Hi, welcome to Diary Transformation.
Like fucking clutching flies. Well, okay.
Welcome to Diary Transformation. I'm Aaron. In the next 60 seconds, me and Rob are going to talk you through how we'd set up a client's nutrition and the options we use.
First up, in the initial assessment, we gather some data and use this to set your calorie and macro targets. Then we just need to choose the best approach for the client.
So there's basically two options. We would either use a meal prep provider company like this, where your meals are dropped off in a bag like this each morning, or we would encourage them to make their own food, so whether that's batch cooking or cooking each meal and tracking on an app like MyFitnessPal. Okay, so Aaron, walk us through, what would you say would be the pros of each of those two options? So when you've got between someone making all their own food and tracking it on MyFitnessPal versus the meal prep company.
For meal prep, doing it yourself, it's going to be more cost efficient. Also, you can choose and change your meals as and when you like.
So maximum flexibility and probably a bit more cost efficient. So if budget is a bit of an issue, that might be the best option. What are the pros on the meal prep companies?
If you're time poor and then you can't cook, won't cook, I would go with this option.
Yeah, so I think that one in short is the easiest option, pretty accurately tracked. Almost all companies now will do bespoke macros and calories. So in terms of cons, when it comes to the meal prep providers, it's quite an expensive way of doing it. So if budget's a consideration, it might not be the one for you. Also, if you are, for lack of a better phrase, a bit of a fussy eater, this might not be the one, because obviously your meals are pre-chosen and therefore, you're gonna have to eat what arrives on the day. And when it comes to making your own food and tracking it on MyFitnessPal, it's just a bit more fiddly. I would say that's the biggest downside, that it just takes a little bit more bandwidth, a little bit more effort. And so if you feel that you're really at your limit already with the training, then that might not be the one for you. So whichever method you choose, whichever system, whether it's tracking your own food and making it or going with a meal prep provider, the key is to find something that works for you and that you can do consistently. That's what we see get the best results.